There we go. Oh, like that right there. Yep, just another one right there. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Holy cow. Oh, yeah, he got it, he got it. I paused it and he ate it. Wind just picked up, it started raining, and it's thundering. We got the kayaks ready to go to the river, and I guess we're gonna go ahead and go. Hopefully this is Passover. It may be really good though, but I just don't want it to be lightning when we get out there. It's a pretty big, wide river. But we're gonna go ahead and send it, see what happens. Get your cameras. What is this? All right, we're going. I don't care. I'm still going. It's too late, turn back. We're here. The kayak's loaded up. The rain's getting really hard.
Yeah.
Looks like the rain's letting up. It's probably gonna get really hot in here in a minute. It's probably gonna get hot and steamy. It's probably gonna be miserable. But right now it's nice and cool. And we're gonna get out here and start fishing these shoals. Man, we were getting no bites downstream, just a little ways. As soon as we move upstream a little bit, I had a bite right back there, a wallow, and then I caught my first one. The water is really clear up here and looking good. Yes, we fished yesterday here, and it didn't look as clear as it is today. I don't know how it got clear. It did rain a little bit last night, and of course earlier today. There's one. There's the one on the top one. Come here. Oh, that hooked very good. Oh, he's a solid fish though. This is real river fishing here. This is what happens. Wow, look how, I don't know if he cut himself up jumping around or what. Alrighty, there's one on the Chapo. Maybe we can get a couple more here. Get this mess all untangled now. Get me wrapped around all kinds of stuff. Aaron's over there getting one on the Topwater. I think I need to be in the smaller pools. I'm covering a lot of water here, which I caught one, but it's hard to know where to cast, just fan casting. There's one. I thought he'd be off that grass. He's actually not. Oh, there's another one. Holy cow, holy cow. Look at him right there. I thought he was gonna get hooked. There was another one that hit at it right there. Oh, thought I was gonna get a double up for a second. Yeah, he's not a big one, but that's cool. I think the other one was around the same size. There's fish in here. Ooh, that looks good up there. This looks a little calmer, but it looks really ambushy. Got grass in here. Come on. Got a little shade. Well, I'm gonna leave my kayak right here for just a second, and we're gonna weigh. There's like a little pool here. There's another pool up there. We're just gonna walk. It's a lot easier than dragging that kayak every time I go somewhere. Oh, that was cool. And I can make better casts. That's a nice one. All right, you're gonna get me hurt, aren't you? You're just trying to hurt somebody, aren't you? Where my pliers at? Right here in my pocket. Get the hook out. Man, hold on. Okay, okay. Just trying to be a pain. That was a nice, probably 15-inch one. Me and Aaron were talking earlier, and I think he's catching some fish off grass. But I was noticing yesterday when I was fishing, I didn't use a topwater, but anytime I brought a lure by one, I got a lot of hits right off grass. And that's normal kind of fishing, but sometimes you take notice and you're like, all right, I'm gonna make a little extra effort to make more casts by grass. And that's what I did right then and got that guy. Oh, dude, I see a big bass. We're about to go over it. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Holy cow. Oh, yeah, he got it. I paused it and he ate it. Holy cow. He was way up shallow. Dude. Oh, it's a monster, and I don't. Why is my kayak so far away? This is why you don't leave your kayak. I'd love to get a measurement of this fish. Dude, that's at least an 18-incher. My kayaks are like right there. I'm gonna have to go all the way around this edge to go over there. And I bet he's 2.5 pounds. At least I got my camera. We'll get a picture of him. Gotta have stuff for the gram. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to grow all my social media platforms. And there, hold on, there we go, come on. Right in that sun. Man, that was a really cool catch. That was so cool. He was like off the grass on the right there. He was just kind of barely going out to the deep stretch. I had already cast it, I think. Oh, wow. Man, that guy had power. And I watched him follow it, and I just paused, and he came up and ate it. I'm glad I went off exploring. See, sometimes leaving the kayak behind like lets me just kind of explore and do more. But also sometimes a kayak, having it with you, maybe I could float over there and fish that bank either. So either way, go back and forth. There's lots of reasons. Use one thing or don't do one thing, but I like to be versatile. Keep it moving. If you have an instinct, just go ahead and follow it. And it led to my biggest fish of the day. And this is like just a little bitty section. The whole rest of the river is way over there. Got this like little bitty, all these little islands. There's like 3 or 4 little islands. Aaron's like, I don't know, probably 100, 200 yards that way on the other side of the river, I think. But we're gonna meet up here in a little bit. I think he started catching fish on the Chapo too. And I wanna see what he caught, but he'll be glad that I caught a good one. There he is. He hit it, I paused it, and he came back for it. There we go. Come on, there's gonna be one in here, right? This is perfect. Oh my goodness, I lost that one. I made a perfect cast. Right back where I wanted to get it. Fish on. Didn't get hooked. We hit it again. We missed again. All right. There you go. Third time's a charm. I had to pause it for him a little bit. Get over here. He's a little guy. He was persistent though. Oh, and now he's off. I guess I really never did catch him. There's a deer up there eating. I wonder what they eat in this stuff. He's standing in the middle of the river just like I am. Looking at me, but he was eating something. Oh, why did I jerk so hard? I've lost 3 fish. I've had 3 hits out of here. Oh, right there. Oh, there he is. Had a hit there, made a couple more casts and got him. These little guys are ferocious. Go. Another one down. Oh, feels good. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. Of course, it's middle of August right now in this video, and it's a hot one. So it's about time to leave. I've got a 4-hour drive to get back to my house, and I don't want to drive to Atlanta, so I'm probably going to take the long route to go around that area. But we got out here. The goal was to get out here and just try to catch some fish. And the first 2 hours, I think I caught 1 fish, and then the last about 2.5 hours maybe total. I don't, whatever I got since then, maybe 10, and most of them on the Chapo. So it's kind of fun that worked out. I'm glad I got a good fish. I fished here yesterday, and I caught a bunch of like 16s. Didn't catch anything bigger than that. And then today I got that one that was, I'd say he was 18 to 19, but he was real skinny. So it was kind of a skinny fish, but he was pretty long. I gotta go find Aaron. I'm not sure where he's at. We gotta go back to our tents. I haven't set my tent up yet. We camped last night, and then it rained, so I don't know if stuff in there is wet. So I gotta clean that up too. All right, it's about 2:15 now. I was gonna head back at 2 o'clock. Aaron convinced me to go a little further. Yeah. But what have you been doing, and where have you been? Over on the other side of the river? I hadn't seen you for a few hours.
Yeah, I mean, I just went all up in the grass, and it sounds like I was doing pretty much the same thing John was. I was catching a bunch on the Chapo. I mean, I think a bunch of little bait fish just hide in that grass.
What Chapo were you using?
I was using the 75 in Chrome, which I just chose because it's sunny out. Like John was catching on the bone one, so it might not really matter.
Yeah. So I was telling him about how many fish I got over here, and we're gonna kind of go up this side of it. And we think there's more pools up there, so Out here in the middle, we haven't really caught much, but these little side pockets have been the ones that the fish are. This reminds me of the Hiwassee. This little section through here looks just like the Hiwassee. There's an area where it's like really wide, and you can walk all around. It's not as deep, but it's just like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really deep hole.
Yeah, this is the alligator hole. I walked through up the right side of it. I was so nervous. I was like, oh yeah, the little one. See it? I see him. That's cool. There we go. All right. Aaron convinced me to keep moving, so he's already caught 2 or 3, I think. And I'm glad we're going back through this section that I was at earlier. And we're gonna go up above here. I didn't go above this. And this area, whole area is just loaded. There's little fish. I'm looking at like little fish swimming around all over the place. Like every little pocket, you kind of look in there. The water's really clear. Little guys like this, little fat, hungry 10 inchers. Oh, I know. I'm just standing and looking at little pockets, and you'll see 2 or 3 little bass in there. And I got some video, or I tried to do, but I'm like, man, there's fish everywhere. Oh, like that right there. Oh, dude, there's a couple of them. Oh, it's a big one. I got a good one. I got a nice one. Oh, don't come off. Dude, don't come off, don't come off. I'm glad Aaron told me to keep going. Always listen to other fishing people in your life. All right, this guy's gonna get me hooked or something. Nice. That's the hard part about the kayaking. All right. Goodness. And they start flopping.
Oh, wow.
Oh, 16 3/4. Aaron told me to keep going, and we're going back to this area. I stopped right there earlier, so I didn't fish through here. I caught a little 10 incher, and then he's not as big as that bigger one I caught. That one I caught earlier today was bigger, but this is the fattest one. Very nice. Man, he's ready to go. He's sitting right there. Right on your feet. Look at him.
You hit my feet.
That's cool. He's like working his way back into the column of the pocket. All right. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
They're hitting that topwater.
Chapo time.
Yeah. I was waiting on you to fish that, see that side.
Yeah.
Like I caught him right there, and there was a follower with it. I don't think he was big, but this is where the kayaks are getting in my way. Yeah. Like this area, I'm like, but it's good to have them there.
I saw that little bridge up there on the map.
A bridge?
See a little bridge?
Oh, no, I didn't. That's like a walking bridge, yeah. Oh, this hole looks amazing, but this is probably gonna be the end of the road for me. I'm gonna fish this hole and probably head back. It's just after 3, but the last hour has been really good. Yep, just another one right there. They hit it right in the back of the pool. I didn't even think there was any room left for him to go. There's so many of these guys, the size, but they are aggressive fish. It's pretty good. You got 9 since we it's already coming up here? Well, I think I got 4 or 5. Plus one big one, so that was worth it. Oh my, where did he come from? Dude, that was crazy. I threw into 2 inches of water. He hit it when it hit the water. And then he never even gave it time to turn. Oh, got another one. Doubled up. There we go. I got a little one too.
Never taken a double picture with bass.
Doubled up with the shoalies. We got little ones, but we've been catching them left and right since we left, since we pushed on, really. Aaron's probably caught a few more than I have. That's his 10th one since we went on, came up this way. All right, let's throw this little guy back. Little dink. Ah, there you go. Go get bigger. Come on, I saw you. I saw him come up and hit it. And there's a little bitty one behind it. There's like a little one and then a littler one. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's pretty small. Oh. Oh, wow. That dude hit it so hard. Good, I thought he was a monster. How in the world he hit it like that? Hey, is that a largemouth? Oh, trying to hook me, huh? It is a largemouth. A very aggressive largemouth. Yeah, largemouth. Well, I'm getting close to where I'm turning back. It's a cool little bridge right here. It's a cool walking bridge. Got that Spanish moss hanging out of the trees. Explosive bass. Man, what a good time. Well, you gotta kind of cast everywhere. I really haven't had other than like around the grass and then of course some rocks. They've been most of the fish have been in real shallow water. And it's been very interesting to kind of fish this way. I don't fish for shoal bass a lot. And of course this river, the Flint River here, is known for them. You know, it's one of the places where probably where they get the biggest, but just a good population of the fish. What I was using today, actually, let me go over my setup, because this is the Chapo 75 and a bone. I had a little snap swivel. Oh, my swivel's messed up. About to lose my lure. Something bent my swivel. I just had that on there just because I didn't know I was going to use this lure today. I put it on there. I got a 14-pound leader line. I think it's a mono leader line. 30-pound braid and a Revo X reel. I think it's like a 7-3-1. And then the rod is a Shimano Intenza. It's a medium heavy, but the tip on it's pretty soft. I'm not saying this is the best setup. This is just what I'm using today, and I only brought 3 rods with me on the kayak. So, and only 1 casting rod. Wasn't sure what I was gonna be throwing. I wanted to try something topwater. I tried a different lure at the start, little like, kind of like a spook style lure. And then I switched to this and I got a hit pretty quick. And then I got some more hits, and then it's been awesome today, so. I've been all about some topwater fishing this week. I've done it at a river, some ponds. I've caught some good fish. So I got this as a new, I think this one is the 60. It's a new one I just got. It's a little like perch kind of color. And this is the smallest of the whopper plopper. I've been using the whopper plopper a bunch. And let's go do some creek fishing. This creek, the water's really clear in it. I've been wanting to explore it upstream. And I don't know how far I can go. But today the water looks really nice, and we're gonna see if we can find some fish with a 60. I got maybe another one if I need it. But we'll start out with this little guy here, which ought to be great. Hopefully I can, you know, any size bass can about hit it. Plus maybe some sunfish can hit it and get on it. Kind of interested to see what all will bite this thing. Oh, there's a nice bass right there. There we go. Yes. Oh, it's a nice little bass. I've actually fished this part of the creek before in another video, but I haven't really gone upstream. And right here's the same spot where I caught a fish last time. Oh, that's a pretty good bass. Oh, don't hug me. Boom, number one. Good bass right there. Probably 13, 14 inches long. Really healthy looking. All right, number one. I don't know what color this is actually, but it looks like a little perch color kind of to it. It's real small, but man, that's a good bass to get in there. Now that's a great way to start out a trip. I think I've been out here 5 minutes maybe at the most, just coming into this creek. The water's really clear, and I think I went upstream a little bit one time before, and it was the time I caught fish here, but the water was murky. So with it being really clear, and it's the middle of summer, it's middle of the day, it's like 2 o'clock right now. It's gonna be fun to see what's in these creeks that they swim up out of the lake. I'm not really far from the lake, it's just upstream. So as these bass get up in here, and I mean, obviously there's largemouth. I wanna know if there's spots or maybe smallmouth as I try to work my way upstream. Oh, that was a decent sized fish. I saw him come hit it. See, this water over here is really shallow, but I was like, let me just make a cast because there's some current flowing into it, and there was something in it. Oh, yeah. Where'd that guy come from? It came out, oh, there's another one behind it. See that one right there? He's a bigger one. Bite at it, bite at it. This guy's a little guy. That one's about maybe 1.25 pounds. Oh, he threw it off. And he hit it. He hit it. That's one of the craziest catches I've ever had. He barely got it. Oh my goodness. That is insane. That's one of the craziest catches, I think, the way that just happened. I wasn't even ready to, I didn't even move the lure yet and he hit it. He just nipped at it and barely got him. Thank goodness I brought my pliers with me. And these are PC Fun, but these are aluminum pair of pliers. It's so handy. They're so lightweight. It's so worth it just to have with you. I like to always have one, especially when I'm wading. It doesn't take hardly any weight. And when you need them, they are very useful. Plus they don't rust and stuff like metal ones. This guy's a little skinny, but look how this shallow he was up in. I pitched up in there, a little one came out and hit it. This guy followed, little one spit it out. This guy hit it right away. Alrighty, go get some food there, buddy. Oh, had a little hit. Oh yeah. There we go. The old green sunfish came up and attacked it. Number 2. I thought I saw a couple of them in there. Number 2 green sunfish. These are fat little dudes. Oh, there he is again. The green sunfish. He hit as soon as it hit the water. Oh, there's a bass right there. Yeah, there's definitely bass in here. These big deep stretches, sometimes the hardest areas to fish. They got so much water to swim around. there. Ought to be something. Yep, there he is. Oh, it feels like a good one too. Oh, it is a good one. All right, stay on there. Oh man, bigger than I thought. Bigger than I was expecting out of this area. All right, well, hang on there. You never know how good it's hooked when they hit these topwater things. Wait, what was that below it? Is that another one? I thought I saw another fish. Oh, there's another one down there. He's not as big as this one. Dude! This is a good fish. Hold on there. Oh man. Yes. What a good largemouth. Yeah, he was hooked all right. There we go. Check out that bass. Not a real big fat fish, but probably 16 inches long at least. Probably 2 pounds. If he was thick, he could be 2.5, but he's a little skinny. But yeah, well, whenever you fish in these deep, long stretches like this, where for a deep stretch for a creek anyways, if they're feeding, they're gonna be usually up in that current. That's just what they do. When they're hanging out in the back part, usually can't get them to bite much. That guy exploded on it. All right, let's get a little further up in this current. Try to pitch it back up in there, see what else is up there. Maybe another one, I don't know. Yep, there's another one. Red breast. Species number 3 off of this lure. That's pretty neat. That's pretty fun. With these red breasts, there's a lot of red breasts around where I fish. These red breasts and green sunfish can also get this hooked. So a lot of times when you're throwing bigger lures, they're popping at it and they're just hitting it. If you want to catch them. I like to catch them, so that's pretty neat. Oh, there he is, another one. I think it's another red breast. Oh, nice. Dude, that guy hit on it like a bass. That's a big red breast. Oh, we got another nice little hole up there. Looks like so cool coming up a stream and just coming up on little holes, deep holes. That's a pretty good one there too. Yes! Another good one! No, this is crazy. I keep going up in these little holes thinking the fish are... Oh, man, he threw it out. Thinking the fish are gonna be smaller, and there's some good bass up in these holes. I don't know how they're getting up in here. That was probably a 2-pounder also. I'm using a medium rod today because I want to throw this little lure, so I don't know if I'm getting a good hook set, but I've landed everything else, seems like. Oh. There's some little ones following it. Let's just keep going upstream. Looks like there's another deep hole up there. Hopefully it just keeps on having a little deep hole after deep hole. There's a little bitty deep hole right there. I think there's some green sunfish in it. There he is. What is that? Yeah, little green sunfish. See an old bridge right here. Yes, yes, yes. Did I get him? Oh, it came off. I knew there'd be something in this deep pocket where I just walked around, so I brought the lure right up this log. A largemouth came and hit it. Thought I had him, but Oh, I do see another deep hole up there. And it's got a cool little rapids running into it. All right, I see something up there to fish. Oh, there's a big bass right there. He followed my lure, I wasn't paying attention. I walked up to it, swam off. It's a good bass to be up here. Well, I've had a couple of hits, nothing out of this hole there, but I saw a nice bass that's in it. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Oh, that thing was a giant. Was that a smallmouth? Oh my. Oh. I wasn't even halfway paying attention. I was getting ready to go back upstream. Something came up out of the water after it. Holy cow. I got a bigger whopper plopper. I think I'm gonna put on there. We're gonna fish this hole for a little bit now. Let me sit my stuff down and get reorganized. There it is. Oh, that's that largemouth. Don't break me off, don't break me off. Yeah. Yep. So I'm still not sure what that mystery. Oh goodness. Whew. Okay. So I'm still not sure what that mystery fish was, but this is that largemouth that I've seen, and I ended up trying a couple lures, threw a hellgrammite, just kind of throwing it around for a while and nothing. Then finally I threw it back where I saw the largemouth and got him. Just a good pound and a quarter, pound and a half. Nice largemouth. His lips a little messed up, but I don't know if I was imagining things or just seeing things. Whatever hit, I don't know if I could do it in slow motion or not, but I thought it was huge. I thought it was like a 4-pound fish. This right here is a nice bass though. I'll take it. But I want to still keep going upstream, see if we can find another hole. But this could have been the hole that had the biggest fish in it. I don't know. Let's let this guy go. Before we go upstream and pass up this hole, I have this this whopper plopper, and it's white and it's like a shad style or something. But this is the 90 size. I like it. I like this size. So let's. Oh man. I sure hope something explodes on them. I'm making several casts here before we move on up. I got sticks and everything on this thing. Oh. There's a fish. Still catching them. Oh, green sunfish. All right, there's the first one on the 90 size. I've had a bunch of green sunfish hit at it. There's a couple little deep holes. I'm just still working my way upstream. I just went underneath the road. I don't even know what road that is. I have to look that up. Working my way upstream, and there's this creek has a lot of drop to it, as we probably see as we're coming up, but just tons of drop. So anywhere, at any point, there could be a nice little hole holding up some fish. Oh man, I think I gotta head back. Every step I take forward means another step I gotta take back. But woodpecker. I think there's a woodpecker going through there. I haven't seen anything or got a bite in a while. It's coming out. This stream comes out of the plateau. Oh, I think something popped on right there. Other things I have seen is the green sunfish, but it's kind of flattening out right through here, and I just haven't seen any deep pockets, and I haven't seen any bass for a little while. Could go around that corner, but I'm not feeling it. So I already got to work all the way back. Oh my goodness! Is my camera on? This is a giant bass. Oh, I think I set the hook good on him. Oh my goodness, working my way back down. Stopping at a few places, making a few casts. I think I'm hooked. It's got me on the other side of that rock. Hold on there. Hold on there. Holy cow! Look at that bass. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Giant bass. Up in this, I came through this area, I don't remember, I think this is a place where I lost one. Oh man. That's incredible. I thought maybe I'd catch another one on the way back. Did not think it'd be like this. Oh, got it in his eye. It barely hooked him actually. All right, I don't think I hurt him. Actually barely hooked him. That's a 4-pound largemouth. He is solid. He's probably 20 inches, close to 20 inches long. Thick fish. That's a 4-pound largemouth out of this little creek. How did he get up in here and he's just hanging out, eating? That's crazy. That's what I love about creek exploring. I mean, I love exploring part and catching whatever, and then you get something like this that just is amazing. Like, how did that happen? I don't have a scale with me. He may be 4.5 pounds. Oh man, let's get him back in the water. I'm gonna get him over here in a little deep water. What a fish. That was so cool. I had no idea there was a big one like that in there. Now it makes me think that one that I missed upstream, that I mean, it could have been a big old one, big old largemouth too. This one just hammered on it. Just think what else is living in there that, you know, I may be passing right by and there's other ones in there, but I don't know. We're still working our way back down. I might get another fish. Oh yeah, nice. I remember seeing some bass over there in that spot when I came upstream. So I made some casts over there and it paid off. Whoa, this guy's chunky. That's a solid bass right there. Wish I could have caught something like these in my tournament the other day. I couldn't catch anything decent. Good solid bass right there. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, maybe not as big as I thought, but nice. I saw him launch out after it. I thought he was bigger, but that's a good fish. Man, we just ain't done yet. I'm just working my way down the stream, and I just know that every place there's a current coming in and a little, you know, pool below it. There's something there ready to eat. I walked up on this one because it's from the park, and I just stood back, cast it in. I saw this guy launch out after it. Yep, nice to bass. Ooh, that's just the perfect kind of creek fishing trip right there. Tough work, but very rewarding, and the big fish were out. I've had a few creeks that I fished recently where I've seen a few of the bigger ones, but I really haven't got them. But whenever you get that giant out of a creek, you know, it's so much fun. It's just enjoyable. But I probably spent 4 hours of fishing, and I get to check off another creek that I finally explored within an hour and a half, or within an hour from where I live. It's another creek that feeds into Lake Chickamauga, and so yeah, those bass like to push up, especially in the summertime, push up pretty far, further than I thought. I didn't think some of the ones would be way up that far, and living pretty good. So thanks for watching. Fun day. Been really starting to like that whopper plopper, and this topwater thing is starting to catch on for me. So thanks for watching. Yeah. Yes. Oh yes, dude. That's cool. Yeah. There we go.
He looked good.
Yeah, he was out. Yes. There we go. Well, good morning, everybody. I am still waking up. It is a early morning. The sun just came up. A little bit windy up here in northern Indiana. This is the furthest north I've ever fished, and I feel like I'm home. I'm in a skinny river with Justin. He just went around the bend, and he's got me up here targeting a real toothy fish, one that I've really been wanting to catch. Also got some smallmouth in here, so it could be a really exciting day. It's gonna be fun. It's just a real pretty area, so I'm gonna be hopefully taking some scenery, catching some fish, just having a blast. I haven't even had my breakfast yet. I'm gonna get some drink, eat some donut holes, and we'll get to fishing. Oh, this looks good right here. This looks really good. That's a sunfish right there. There we go. What do we got? A little smallie. That's how we like to start it out. Start it off right. All right, well, here's the first fish we're going for. And there's another species that hopefully will come about. I'm definitely looking for some of these. We're kind of on a kind of a pretty secluded area that he's got access to. And it is beautiful drifting through here. Parksville Lake.
Okay.
It's on the Ecoy River system. There's one. Pick them out of here. Tearing up that little crawl I got. Number 2. Oh yeah, we got supposed to be a storm coming in. Wind's kind of whipping around. This would be perfect time to be catching some fish. I loosened my drag a little but it's a solid one. Get over here. Got me all turned around. Nice. I love how much these things fight. That's a good one. Hold on. Make me get my net out soon. That's a nice one right there. Probably 13 inches long.
A little like dirtier.
Oh, wow. That thing, see that lure?
He's
20 feet. Dang, these smallies just come out of these logs. That's not, I'm not used to them being in logs as much. Like, usually where I'm at, it's only rocks. They won't be around the trees as much, but.
Well, they're hiding.
Yeah, there's so many trees through here. It's like a sandy, kind of a slow flowing stream, clear water, and they're just really hiding in all those trees and stuff down there. Always bleeding. Got him in the gill a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a largemouth.
Yeah.
That dude hammered it. That's the kind of topwater hit I'm looking for. Oh man, that thing's thick. Holy cow. There's a first topwater one. Who's that? It's a thick largemouth. Got the black Berkeley Chapo. And the water's a little murky up in this little creek we're coming up into. Man, that guy's a chunk. He has some shoulders on him. That is awesome. That thing's probably 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, how thick he is. Slab. He really, I went right over this little log and he just smoked it. Oh, something's swimming off mine. My line was just going, I never felt nothing. He was just swimming off with it.
They got different color to them in here.
Yeah, they got some shoulders on them.
That last one was huge.
Yeah. I thought it was huge. It was probably 2 pounds, but
I bet every bit of it.
but like 14 inches or something.
That's a dead black root.
Oh,
Don't let it
get hung on something. No!
Well, it takes a
So you're saying it's a good time to eat a donut?
Yeah, very much so. You stop down here at the gas station,
Yeah.
they got a mean donut. Then right up here to the right's the outfall. That's kind of where we'll get out whenever we're done today.
Hey, largemouth. We got a couple of largemouth hit the top water.
Doubled up, John.
You get it?
Oh, looks like a largemouth too. Nope. Yeah.
Alright, he got one in the same spot. He's using the, what is that, the bone colored?
Yeah.
He's got the bone colored whopper flopper, and I got a black Chapo. Both got a fish out of the same hole. Yes! You called it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, dude. That's cool. I'm about to get out and stop right here. He said it was gonna get pikey. There's my first one. Pretty fish. Get him in the net. Oh yeah. All right, I got the fish that we came for. Now we gotta get a picture of it. Let me see if I can handle him without losing a finger. Oh, check that out. I know some people get aggravated catching these things. I guess it depends on where you're fishing at.
Yeah.
But what a cool fish. He got a big old mouth on him. Slimy body. Like all these species have such a slimy body.
I'm gonna get a picture of him.
That's what I was really hoping to get today, and that's the reason I came up here.
That's a small one too, John.
Oh, this is small. We're getting giants now. This is a big fish for what I do. Oh man, check it out. We're gonna get back in the water. That was pretty cool on the topwater. Well, I've caught a redfin pickerel, I've caught one muskie, and now I got my first ever pike. And that was pretty cool on the Chapo topwater hit. So, and we're getting into the stretch where he says is really good for the pike. Dude, that's the third time something huge has exploded down there. Oh, little smallmouth. I had my first smallmouth on the topwater. Got a little smelly. Oh man, got a tree. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Dude, I might got that one on camera too. I saw something like chasing some minnows around down there. Oh, right here on the mosquitoes. But
Yeah, this is.
that was cool. Hook is out. Yeah, my camera's messed up. Oh, number two, had to break the hook off to get him out of there. It's worth it getting this fish. Their tails are bloody.
I don't know.
Look at.
For that. You wouldn't think they'd be.
I don't know. They're doing a lot of work, that's for sure. I don't know what for. All right, number two. Not long after the other one. Oh, he was ready to go. That was cool. I can get my lure put back together. Yeah. There's another one. Came up in this creek. Man, this is everything I'd hoped it to be. Super exciting. Aggressive hits. Third one in like after I caught my first one, it's probably third one in 15-20 minutes. Man, cool fish right here. I know that I think a lot of people eat them too, but look how wide they're. This is the smallest one I've caught. Look how big their mouth can get. Just huge. Whole pike. I think these are northern pike. I don't know if there's a couple different ones. I'm not sure, but man, what a cool fish. All right, back off he goes. Hey, that's that one I missed twice down there. No, it's a pike. Did you miss one over here? I think it's the same one. I missed it twice on the topwater. I threw a little crawl in there and got him. He's a smaller one. That's why I changed up a few different lures to try to change up presentations. There we go, number 4 this time on the crawl. I wanted to change up lures. I got a spinnerbait on one rod, topwater on one rod. I went back to this crawl that I'd started with. Goodness. And I cast it over there on topwater and had 2 blow-ups and misses a couple minutes ago. Came back with this crawl and got that fish. Yeah. Pretty neat. Good to go. Well, this right here was definitely the pike spot. There was a bunch of them, and there's a creek coming in. All these logs right here. We're gonna hop over this log and keep on going downstream, but I'm gonna cast over there for but I can stand up easier.
Yeah.
And I've done a
Catch 22. Man.
There we go. Get your hand here. Yeah. Weighs a bit more.
Yeah. Too long, you're like, oh, I'm getting tired of catching pike.
Alright, it's 10:44. We got on the water about 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. So just over 3 hours. Pretty good time. I've already caught probably oh, I'm eating this Tabasco beef jerky, a little spicy. I probably already caught 10 fish and 4 pike, which is the main reason I came for. But some of this area through here looks really good. Hopefully we get I'm looking for that big one now. Now we're looking for the big one. Sitting on that log over there. Be something ready to ambush right there. That's a big old tree down. Carp. Yes. Oh, came off. Hadn't had a hit in a while. It's on the whopper plopper. There we go. Oh, that's a smallmouth. Oh my goodness, that thing exploded on it. That did. I thought for sure that was a pike. Man, that guy hammered it. All of a sudden, I've gotten 2 bites after we went through about 500 yards of nothing. Let's get back on some fish. Pretty. Maybe this getting back into a eating zone. Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Oh, there he is, there he is. I saw the wave behind it. Oh, that was a smallmouth. That was a big smallmouth. Oh my goodness. All right, we're in a zone right here. I've had 3 hits. That was a big smallmouth. I can't believe it came off. Dude, I saw the wave come up behind it. I paused and twitched it and he hammered it.
It's hard to see from here, but it looked good.
Yeah, he was out. Yes, that's a pike. Oh yeah. Dude, what happened? This zone is on fire right here. Get out of the trees, get out of the trees. Get out of the trees. That's a good one.
That one looked good.
Ah, he spit a mirror. Oh my goodness, the thing. I can't control it. Can't control my kayak. All right, we just hooked my biggest pike today. Just lost the biggest smallmouth. Oh, don't take me downstream. I got it in the tail, I think. He jumped out of the water at it.
Missed it.
Yeah. I think I hooked him in the tail.
He's fighting good.
Yeah, I got him in the tail. He's a big one. Oh!
Dang it.
That's crazy. He got it hooked in the tail. Ha! Had like 4 hits in this section right here. That's a smallie. Man, this is the zone. They're hammering. That's a good smallmouth. Maybe my best one. They're hammering through here. Oh, we got some wind. Still waiting on that storm to come in. Got little sprinkles. What a pretty fish. Man, these guys are so thick.
You had like 4 or 5 hits back there.
Oh!
Was that a pike?
Yeah. I was trying to get it on the frog.
On the frog.
It's hard to set the hook on them though. I probably should just stick with what was working.
Has it got 2 hooks or just a single?
It's got 2 hooks. That was a cool. I saw him come hit it. When you're getting pikes and smallmouth like hits back to back, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't sure if they'd be in the same areas,
They seem to be.
but yeah, it's like if they're eating this, they're all here.
A little thicker.
Yeah, that's probably what like the size of the one that came off.
Oh, son of a gun. Dang it.
Well, he got loose. He's right there. His head's, he's just sitting under it. That was a good one. 12 o'clock. I fixed my Chapo. I put a new treble on the back of it. We had a lot of bites through here. We stopped for a minute after we lost that muskie, or after he caught it and we let it go right there. We're gonna keep on going down. This section here has been on fire. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, right on that tree. It's my biggest one, I think. Oh, good. He got himself unhooked. That's pretty. Let's see what this one, how long it is. All right, my biggest one so far, 27 inches. Cool fish. That's cool. It's a short and stocky one. Just sitting right there. There he goes. Oh, let's get back to it. All right, well, it looks like it ended the line. It's been a pretty good line.
Couldn't keep up with me.
Got it.
Oh, little.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the coolest hit I've ever seen. He's a little guy, but he just, man, he came out of the water for that thing.
He did. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was so cool. Oh man. Oh! Alright, it's a little, probably like an 18-inch pike. Man, that thing was so cool. I thought it was a giant when he hit it. He just exploded on it. They scare you half to death.
Yes, they do.
Can't take this. It's too much. Watch out. Go ahead. Yeah. I wish I had it on camera. He missed it the first time. He came back for it. I should have put my GoPro on. Went up the creek a little bit. Standing on that tree. I don't know if you saw it or not. Got me another little muskie. He jumped out of the water and missed it. So I just kept on retrieving, and then he came back and hit it. I don't know if he's gonna fit in there. At least I get his head in there.
Maybe tail end too.
How do we do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good for this too. That's nice.
John, that's a healthy boy.
That's a good one. Look at the head on that thing.
He a little self-release
On a 75 whopper plopper.
Yeah, buddy. Dude, he's a hefty one.
Yeah, I think it's solid. All right, that's definitely the best one of the day. We're gonna try to get an underwater release. Nice catch. Got one. On a crankbait.
Really?
My that flat A I've been using, or the long A. I think it's a good one too. Not huge, but pretty good size.
That's not that little frog one you've been throwing, is it?
Nope. Nice. I need to get a picture with this lure.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's hooked pretty good. He ain't coming off. Dude, how many fish are in this little area? We just keep working this area. He's had a couple blow-ups that he's missed.
You can spend all day and like
It must be something about this. It must be deep right here.
It's definitely, I know it's good.
Man, this is unreal. Never caught this fish before. Now I've caught like 10 of them today. It's a hefty little guy. We're fishing the same hole. We've caught a bunch of them. He caught that big one, lost a couple big ones. Ooh, look at that mouth. These things are fine fish. Let me get him loose here. Spots, like there's some pretty good sized ones. I fished it the other day and caught 4 or 5 that were between 14 and 16 inches.
That's pretty good size.
They're, yeah, pretty nice. Yeah. Oh.
Pike, right?
Yeah. I think
I saw the belly.
it's short. Wait. What is that? Maybe a largemouth. Oh, great. That's a bass. Got it all caught up. Oh, nice largemouth.
That ain't bad at all.
Dude. Came out, smoked it. Dude, everything is so explosive today. I guess sitting around this area a lot, but that's a thick largemouth. Short and stocky. Yeah, I'd like to try it. It looks cool. Well, I'm not gonna drag this out. I'm gonna end it quick. What a crazy, awesome, amazing day. Went way better than I expected. I really wanted to catch some pike, at least 1 or 2. I mean, I wasn't sure anything about them. Ended up catching probably 10 and a bunch of explosions, a bunch of topwater hits, some that came off that were just as exciting just because they hit. It was definitely worth the 9-hour drive to come up here. Was fishing up here for a couple days and I'm heading back. And I just wanted to meet up with Justin, and I'm glad we had that little kayak trip. We just went down the river, Tippecanoe, and then right back up. And just a little section that's pretty low, but you know, it's kind of he had access to get to it on that section right there, and was just really fun. This is definitely a trip that I'm gonna remember, and it's what's fun is after doing the recording and videoing, I get to go back and kind of watch it again, but because I just want to see those fish again. Luckily we did get a bunch of good photos and stuff, so that was really fun. That's something I'm gonna have to go after for some more. And it's just another learning experience. I learned a new fish. I kind of learned how to handle them. Now maybe it'll help me, you know, translate that to musky fishing, which they have some of those closer to me. So it's just another experience, another time out in the water, another skinny, shallow little creek river loaded with fish. Caught some good stuff. We did so good today. It was supposed to rain, and it didn't rain. And the only thing we had was a couple fish come off and a bunch of mosquito bites, but definitely worth it for the day we had. Thanks for watching. Just a normal small stream. I see a bunch of shiners. Great pan fishing creek. I see something good size. Sometimes has bass in it. I don't really know. We're starting with the Whopper Plopper 75. Just starting out with some topwater. Not sure what to expect. Every time you come to a creek, it's different. But being in the middle of June, nice summer, windy day. I'm hoping there's some bass in here, ready to munch. All right, this is it. Gets a little bit deep at this bend. This is where something's gonna be. I'm gonna get any area out here, there's gonna be a fish. Just hammer this. Nope, not there. Right there. That should be a fish. Come on, that should be one. Making me a little worried if there's not any bigger ones, and maybe they're not that aggressive. Oh yeah, yeah, there he is, there he is. Nice, when I saw his wake, that's a nice fish. Dude, you would not, that's crazy. If I could catch that guy in a tournament, that is gonna be a really good fish. Dude, I don't believe it. Every time I come to these kind of streams, I don't believe that these fish are in here. It's amazing. Look at that, he is not a skinny one. Usually they're skinny up in here. He looks good. Let's get a hold of it. Wow. Oh my. Dude, that's a solid fish. It took 2 casts over there, but the second cast, I saw this guy follow it out. And I was like, that's a solid fish coming. I didn't realize he's gonna be, I bet you 17 inches. Probably over 2 pounds. Look how shallow this is. It's not even up to it's not even like halfway up to my knees. A foot and maybe a couple inches deep. Look at this creek. People working on buildings over there, restaurants all around, and I'm catching fish. I need to get a cast. This is where my casting skills aren't the best, but I'm trying to flick a lure under an overhang like that tree. Looks deep. It's a good shady overhang, great ambush spot for the fish that are gonna be in here, especially right in the middle of the day. I think it's like 1 o'clock. So we've got a little deeper area, but that overhang is where something's gonna be living. Oh, wow, good cast. Come on, thought that might pull something out right there. I got it in the shade. There's some bass right there. Okay. I've seen a couple spots that has some bass that didn't hit. I'm about to turn around and go backwards anyways, go back through where I just came through. And until we get to new water, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this Topwater. Oh, fish on. I got a fish. I didn't know I had it on there. I'm not used to setting a hook on a like this. This felt a little weird. But little Christy Crow got me one. Yeah, I saw a few this size. They may be a little small to commit to the Topwater, but that's a healthy little fish though. He's doing good. Little deep pool right here. I wonder if there's anything in it. Come on, there should be something in here. Yep, there's one. He hit it right before it hit the shade line. Doosh. Hey, not bad. Fish, is that number 3 today? Second on the Topwater. And the Whopper Plopper. He wasn't hooked bad. There we go. There's a bunch more of this size in here. I feel like I haven't gotten. But I thought they'd be more aggressive hitting at it. But you never know. Because I could get to a section where there's 5 fish biting. You can fish a section where you don't get a bite. But probably a 12 incher. Oh, I had one come up to it like he was gonna hit it. He was kind of small. All right, hope there's no snakes here. About to step on. Gotta get to the weeds to get to this, the serious deep hole. Ooh. I need to get cast before I get over there. This is where it gets a little tricky. Need to get those casts just right. Oh yeah. Oh, ooh, I had a hit right away. Oh, I had another hit. Dude, I think that's a different fish. And it's a good one. Look at that bass. Oh man. Not bad for the second one. We're gonna take it up here and put it in this next pool so he's out of the way. So he can keep on working his way up. Dude. The first hit was a soft one. This guy like crushed it. These are some healthy fish. Look at the size of their mouth. Look how big their body is. If I just showed you the mouth, you'd think, oh, that's a little guy. I show you the body, like, wow, that guy's a chunk. Man, these guys, that's how they get big in this lake. Come up here in these creeks and they feed. Oh, goodness. Nice jump. Kind of funnels it into a deep pool that goes a little stretch. And if the fish are hungry, like that one I just caught, they're gonna be right up in here, like way up in this area. And there could be a few. So that was, I don't think that was the same fish. The one that I missed, the one that I caught. He could have followed it over, but I'm pretty sure he was a different one. Let's just see if he hits again. Ah, thought I might get a hit right there now. Oh, it's getting deep in here. Oh yeah, it's deep here. Oh man. And that's what happens. Try to slide it and, oh, this is not good. See, why did I bring this with me? Now I'm getting aggravated. Just trying stuff out. One cast can just mess it all up. Or we might be able to save the day. I got 15-pound fluorocarbon. And this, oh man, this is gonna be rough. This is not gonna be good. Man, this is aggravating. All right, timeout. Well, I don't think we needed that line anyways, right? Just extra. Stick that away. I think we're back in business. Because there's at least another deep stretch I want to try to wade down. Yeah, I should have enough line. Oh, something hit it. A little bit of fish. Oh man. That was almost a problem. All right, this little bend here, if I haven't spooked the fish off, something should hit it. Oh, missed it. Oh my goodness, that dude shot out and hit it. Called that one. Too bad I missed him. Oh, God. That was 2 hits. That's what I was wanting. Okay, if I'm getting what I'm wanting, I'm getting hits. It's probably when I should probably be throwing a popper. They're hitting like that. Ah. Oh no, I saw that one hit it too. Is that 3 or 4 that I've missed? Oh, log jam's gone. Ah, it's different. Oh, I got over the tree again. Did you see that? I'm getting hit. Oh no, now I'm stuck. I got a hit when I had it over the tree. All right. Oh, I see a little bass. Here he comes, here he comes. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Dude, there was a bigger bass. Man, there's somebody fishing here. Come on. I should probably put away this. Oh, well, they're biting right in front of me. Their fish are right in front of me. All right, well, I've been going through these weeds, trying to get out of here. Oh, there's a huge turtle. I saw a bass, there's a couple big bluegill. But if I can get down there, I might be able to wade. It's getting shallower. I was going through a deep hole, but I don't know if I can get down there. There's like a briars. Get off there. There we go. That's a solid fish. One on the spinnerbait. And that's probably the one that I missed. The spot? I think he is. Oh, he is heavy. It's a thick boy. Came back through that area. Thought I might get one of those, two of those bass that hit on Topwater that I missed. But I got a pretty nice spotted bass right here, real fat. That was probably right where I missed, where I had that one that hit as soon as I hit the water earlier. But there's fat 14-incher, I'd say. Yeah, we drove down just about a mile down the creek. We're gonna hit this up real quick. This could be really good, or just make a few casts. I would call that a very successful day for 2 hours out fishing. That's right, 2 hours wading up and down. Missed several fish. Could have had a chance for a lot more. When I go out in the lake, I feel like I go out for 2 hours before I get my first bite, or just to be able to figure anything out. But I'm so glad it's summer and these fish are getting active, really active in these creeks, hitting some topwater. And I kind of wanted to go for those bigger fish. If I would have went with my little ultralight, I probably would have caught 50 fish in the amount of time. I doubt I'm catching any of those, 14-inch plus. That first largemouth was funny because it was the biggest one I caught, and it was the furthest upstream, way further than where I'm at now. And I had some good ones. Everything I caught today was fat. They're aggressive. I was in the shade most of the day, walking through the water in about 3 foot, the deepest. So that was really fun. Am I gonna do a lot of wading with a bait caster? Probably not, because I do like this rod. This rod is a 610 medium extra fast, and the tip is actually pretty soft. The reel is a Abu Garcia Revo. I think it's a 6.7 to 1, so it's fast enough. I had 15-pound fluorocarbon on here. I don't know what the setup is for. I just kind of put this together to try out, where it's not too long. It does pretty good for all around stuff. If I'd have had a softer rod, I might have hooked a couple more of those fish. When you're using the whopper plopper, they like a little bit more of a bendy rod, but I say this did pretty good. And if they're a little bit bigger and a little bit hungrier, I probably would have hooked a few more of them. But still a really good day. So thanks for watching. Go, there we go. He hit it twice. I let it drop. He ate it. Well, it was worth coming down the creek. Hope he didn't get it too deep. That's a nice fish. He'd be fine, I think. Get that. That's with the mag draft there. Started walking, got in and started walking back up. A little deep hole and a little shallow water. I saw something hit at it. Then I think he hit it again. I let it drop. And when I picked up, he had it. Ooh, probably 15-incher. Several geese with their little babies. They're getting big. Growing pretty good. Just over here grazing. I got something I want to try. If it works, it's going to be really cool. I got these tiny little frogs from Spro, and my buddy Chris was showing them to me. Picked up a couple, and I had this idea of fishing them in this place right here, where I did good with the crick hopper, and I saw some fish come up and hit. So my goal is to try to catch 1 or 2 fish off one of these frogs. I'm gonna throw it on a spinning rod, medium heavy 6'6" rod, a little shorter heavy spinning rod on braid, and I'm gonna go through here just a little ways and maybe try a couple other places. I just want to see if I can get some bass to come up and hit this thing. I can toss it out there. I thought it'd be perfect for these creeks. Oh, it pops too. It's a little popper. Dude, it's kind of cool looking. Usually there's some bass hanging, or some fish. Oh, I see a wave. Yeah, yes, yes. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. I'm not sure how well it's gonna show up, me trying to film with my chest camera and make these casts in here. I saw a wave come over to it, kept popping it, and I got a fish in like this first 3 minutes of filming. Look at this little bass. This is exactly what I wanted to pull out of there. Dude, that was really cool. Dude, fish number 1. And knowing the frogs, how frogs work, at least learning more about how frogs work. A lot of times the frog bite pulls out the bigger fish. There's a lot of little sunfish in here, but I know there's bass like that mixed in. Just popped it, just kind of working it slow, and he exploded on it. I think I got 15 or 20 pound braid, so something pretty light, because you can't throw that frog really far, that's for sure. Is that a bass over there? I see something over there hanging out. It's a little windy here. Hopefully the wind ain't bothering us too much. Oh, did you see that? It was a little bass. He came up and hit it. He's like a little 8-inch bass. He just came up and like just hit that thing. Oh, that was a red breast. Oh, I'm getting hits by red breast. I can see them. Had like 2 hits. They're taking it under, but they can't get their mouth all the way around unless they were just a massive one. Well, I had to move spots. I didn't have a lot of room to cast there. There's only a couple deep holes, and this area I fished too sometimes has bass in it. I'm hoping that they're in here, and I just hadn't been knowing they're here, and this frog will pull something out. So we're gonna hit a couple spots right here in town. Oh, dude, I saw something come up and look at it. Looked like a big fish or a nice bass. Come on. There was something that looked at that looked big enough. Yeah, oh, dude, I had a good hit. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of like little 10-inch bass hit at it. I thought I had that one. I was kind of in the weeds, but it was a good hit. Oh, dude, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I got a good hit. I'm just pitching it in little spots. Oh, see that? Oh, he hit it again. That dude is hammering it. All right, I'm gonna give him a little extra second here. I may be jerking too soon, but these guys are just small. I know some of these holes have some largemouth, a little bit bigger mouth, but the coosa bass in here are only 8-9 inches long usually. You got a little smaller mouth. Oh, right there. Oh, come on, there's something. I saw something swipe right at it. This thing is getting so much attention. There's like all these little fishes coming up and looking at it. He was in there. He must have been back in there. Oh no! I had that one. That was a good hit. Yeah! Yes! Oh, it's a little largemouth. Wow. I've gotten several hits, probably fish this big. He was right underneath that overhang right there. Oh, I ripped his lip a little bit. Little frog bass. Frog fishing in the middle of town. Creek fishing.
You creek fishing adventures?
Yeah.
What's up?
Thanks. I caught 2 little fish on this little bitty frog.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I landed about 2 out of 6, which was actually very exciting, but you know how they say follow up a frog with a stick bait? I just happen to have these little 3-inch yum dingers, and I'm gonna go hit it. I'm gonna do like 20 minutes. I'm gonna hit several spots where I had bass bite or I saw them and see if we hook up with them. Got it. Oh no. There's definitely something hitting there, but it's still small and I'm in the trees. Oh, am I getting a bite? Yep. Ha! Little bitty coosa bass. Dude, that may have been, I don't know if those were the ones hitting at my frog. Could have been. Oh, whoa, what happened? Did I get him? Oh, I got him. What's going on? I saw the fish hit. I didn't know my bell was messed up. Yes. I saw that fish come out and get it. Now that's probably one that hit the frog. Just not quite big enough mouth to get that frog all the way in. Cool, good coosa bass. Yep, another one. Oh, is he on there? Oh, it came off. Got me in this little weeds. How about I didn't spook him? There was a couple in this little spot, I think. Oh, come on, take it. I got him? I got him. Nope. I think that was a green sunfish. Oh, and he was taking off with it. Stay on there, stay on there. Hey! Now I know these guys were hitting at it too. I saw lots of different sunfish pecking at the frog. Oh, there it is. I missed something. Got him again. It's a other red breast. These guys, I keep thinking there's gonna be some bass coming out of here. I don't know what the bass are doing. I know there's a few in there that are hiding in there somewhere. They're just being smart. Oh, he's way over there. Kept tapping at it. What is it? Oh, it's another Coosa bass. Well, where's the largemouth at? There you are, hiding today. But maybe there's not as many as I thought are in here. Get you back in there, buddy. Well, it definitely was a hot evening for September the 1st. We are moving into getting closer to the fall time of year, still really hot. And I've learned that, you know, frog bite gets better. I guess that's why, like, when I fish creeks, the crick hopper, like, they get more aggressive towards those kind of lures. I guess the same thing transitioning into like bass fishing, you know, on like lakes and stuff like that. But that little frog was really fun, a little spro frog. And I am thinking of a couple of other places I might have to try that. And it's a good weedless option, and especially in a small area if you're trying to draw out some a little bit bigger bass, because all the bigger fish were just really coming out after it. As far as big on that creek's 11, 12 inches. Thought there'd be more largemouth, but I only fished maybe 2 hours and ended up catching a bunch of fish. So I just wanted to try something new, try it out. I'm gonna keep that around for some more ideas. It pops really well, and it you know, it's got good action for that little thing. Casting it, you gotta have some lighter line for sure. And a little, I mean, I guess you could throw it on a spinning rod like I did. I don't know what you're supposed to throw it on, but anyways, fun time trying out that little lure, and I'm sure I'll be trying it some more. Thanks for watching. Dude, that's a good fish. Waded through here. Last time I was here, oh my goodness, that's a big one. Oh my goodness. That's why I can't stop. Here we go. Oh, I saw it. I saw that weight come. Had to blow up. I saw the fish coming. I was loading up for it. I was like, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm down in a creek wading, and it looks kind of murky, but the water is pretty clear in this creek. It's gravel bottom. It gets muddier as it goes downstream, and it's really clear upstream, but they've done a lot of work upstream. They've cleared out a bunch of trees. Used to be a farmland. And they kind of, I don't know what they're gonna do, but they kind of cleared the bank. So I'm kind of curious to see how much this creek has changed. Plus, we're gonna go topwater. That's my goal, to lure out some of those bigger largemouth that used to live in here. Hopefully they still do. Just had one hit, and we're gonna walk down through here. It goes from ankle deep to waist deep, and kind of a long, deep section through here. Well, I got a black Yum, I forget what it's called. It's got little paddle tails. I just got like a 3/0 hook, I think, on there. I got 2 or 3 other topwater lures. Also, if I'm getting hits and missing them, or if I don't think I'm getting enough hits, then we'll be changing out to try some other stuff. Well, I think I'm gonna have to change. I'm getting to waist deep, haven't got another hit. It's not been a long time, but I've covered enough water. I saw something jump out of the water down there. Or maybe it was a turtle jump in. I've covered enough water, I felt like I should have got a hit. So let's just try a spinnerbait for a little bit. It's pretty deep water. It is a little bit murky in here. And there's a lot of logs and rocks and stuff around this area where fish could be anywhere. Oh, there's one. Had a really faint hit. What? It threw my, well, he ate it good, but it threw my blade off. I just got it out of the box. Well, it's a largemouth. Not the ones I'm looking for. I'm trying to draw out those bigger ones, but that's the first one I've seen, or first one we've caught, so maybe we can still get in a few. But how did, somehow that pin went and pinched very good and my blade threw off in the water. I saw it go off. There we go. And we got one on the buzz bait. Okay, that gives me a little hope. There we go. That's a nice creek size. You know, you always want, whenever I fish these kind of creeks, especially one I can stand in the whole way. This is a good size. Almost 12 inches. You're looking for those kind of 12 to 16s. Those are the bigger ones for most, you know. Depends on what kind of creek you fish, but for most of the time, that's a solid one for this creek. I know we can hopefully come across bigger ones. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Oh, he's a little guy, about like the first one. All right, we are getting some action now. Dude, that's a good fish. He didn't even let me get it going. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Good, healthy creek bass. Oh man. He ate it. I didn't even spin it. That's more like it. That's probably 13, maybe 14 incher, but just healthy. Oh yeah, he was right over. There's a log right there. I threw it on that log and he was sitting there on it. Man, we are, all of a sudden we're turning this thing around. Buzzbait may be the way to go. All right, it's waist deep through here. It's a little deeper area. There's so much to cast at, even for this creek. This creek, there's like so much, because it's just this long, straight, narrow stretch. But I can cast both sides, kind of cover the water. Ooh. And we are the deepest we've gotten, over waist deep right now. Oh, come on. Oh, there, that was a little one. I did get a hit out of there. But he was really small. I thought there'd be something a little bit bigger. Probably is, but who knows what it's doing. Oh, finally had a bite. I switched, fished all this water, and I hadn't got anything. I think I had a bite right there from something. Actually pulled on it. I can't believe I didn't get a fish out of that. Hopefully there's one in here just ready to eat. Because I missed a couple. Casting in a lot of areas where I thought there'd be fish. And I am not getting bites. I don't know what is going on. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, had to work that hole for a little bit. We got a solid fish here. There we go. Man, it took me to cast it in there several times. Well, they're good. 12, around 12 to 13. Got that on the Christie crawl. I had one probably this size hit up there, and I should have hooked it. I don't know how he came unhooked. But these, when these are biting, they might not grab the whole thing. You know, they're not giant fish, but they're good one. Oh, okay. Get back in there. And I got something to put on there. Haven't used quite a bit yet, but it's really one of my favorite topwater creek lures or river lures. Nothing too crazy, just the good old Berkeley Chapo, a 75. The setup that I brought today is it's a 6.6 Fenwick medium heavy rod. It's a 6.6, or it's not real long. I can make a lot of casts, medium heavy, got a little bit of backbone. I've had this rod for a long time, probably 2 or 3 years, and I really like it for this kind of stuff. I can throw spinner baits, I can throw topwater, I can throw buzz bait, all the things that we're gonna do. And I can throw finesse if I want to, where I could have brought a bait caster today, where I've been trying to use it in creeks and stuff, but this gives me a lot more versatility and I'm comfortable with it. And we got a Berkeley Revo reel, 20-pound braid. I'm using, I put a leader on there, 14-pound mono. There we go. I'm about to say, there has to be a fish there. I didn't want to jinx myself, but when I made that cast, I said, there has to be a fish there. He's barely hooked. He hit it, I think 2 or 3 times. That's a good fish though. That may be the heaviest one today. It's pretty thick. Look how healthy that is. I'm really wondering if a lot of the big fish that used to be in here have kind of moved out, and we got like a new, you know, new young fish in there, and these got to grow and take their place. But if it's the end of June right now, these guys are going to eat, and probably eat as much as they can. June for July, August, and then September, or yeah, at least September, and that's when they start slowing down, end of September, October. How much bigger could that guy be? I bet he could put on another inch, probably 4 or 5 ounces. I got these fish trained how to jump. Oh, wow. I should have let him take that. I think that he hit that twice. Let's try that again. Okay. Got it. That's a solid little fish. Little chunker. Oh, came off. That's another 12, 13 incher that was pretty fat. We're gonna have to let them take this thing. They're popping it. Creek's getting narrow right here. Is it opening back up? I think this is different. I bet it's been 3 years since I've waded through here. Last time I was here, oh my goodness, that's a big one. Right where he should be. There we go. That was the fish we're looking for today. Way to stay with it. I don't want you to get you all over the rocks. Oh man. And he absolutely smacked that thing. Not a giant by river or lake terms, but this is a giant for a creek bass. Ooh, look at that guy. I actually thought he was bigger, but that is a super nice bass. Man, he's really healthy. 14.5, 15 incher. He just came up and smacked that lure. Well, right where the transition should be, there's a tree sticking out. Came across it and boom, he was on it. That guy's at least 1.5 pounds. That's the kind of fish I've been waiting to get, and that's what I was hoping for. That's a good creek bass right there. Yeah. Oh, there's one. I was looking behind me because I heard this noise. Must be a deer or something back there. All right. You hooked? Okay. Let's get you in here. Hey, that's a spotted bass. Easy. Well, he's a skinnier one. That's our first spot today. I'm gonna have to walk all the way. I got a long way to go back whenever I turn around. And but I can't stop now that I'm just like getting in a little rhythm. We're not just catching fish on every cast, but we're getting consistent bites. Every 10 to 15 minutes, I'm getting a hit, it feels like. Oh my goodness! That's why I can't stop. That's a good fish. And he just crushed it. Holy, look at that! Oh my goodness. Stay on there. Holy cow. That's why I can't stop. All right, I'll try to get a hold of you. I don't want to get hooked. That is a nice fish. Oh man, I think he's hooked decent. All right, come here. Yes! Holy cow! Look at that. That's a tank. All right, check this creek bass out. Now, that will keep you going when you know that there's fish like that. My, that's a nice fish. That's a 2.5 pound. Look how wide his body is and just thick. Man, he came up on that lure. And it wouldn't even look like anything special. It was just right out there. I don't even notice anything different about that area. Oh my goodness, look at that fish. This kind of fish, you're like, all right. I went from just an okay day to an awesome day. Man, that was awesome. All right, now whenever I turn back, I'm happy. I can turn back. But he hit like right here. Like, there's nothing. It's just, I don't know why he was there, but. Well, I'm not in the video just yet, but if that's my last one, I can go out happy with an awesome catch from just kind of pushing on down, going a little ways. And like I said, fishing, I've only waded through here one time before, and it was like 3 years ago. So this is all kind of new. And I don't know if I can keep going, but I'm gonna just kind of keep going if I can. Yeah, it's getting really deep. I don't want to get over my chesty because I got stuff I'm carrying and I can't get wet. But this is, so what happened was I caught that fish right at the head of this really deep pool. So he was right up there, like right where it starts to get deep. So he was right in a perfect feeding mood. He was in his feeding mood, but in a feeding spot. I really couldn't tell because I couldn't see this bend the way it was, but when I casted right at the front of that pool. Oh my, how'd I miss that one? I tried to let him hit it too. I was just kind of reeling it slow. Like that looks like, everywhere I see that, like looks like I'm like really think there's a fish. I try to go real slow, steady through it. That was a pretty good hit, whatever it was. I got around that deep bend, but it gets real deep again. And yeah, this looks like I'm gonna do some kayak exploring. Fish are kind of spread out. Don't know if I'll catch as many kayaking. How am I missing these fish? That was another really hard hit, it seemed like. But like I was saying, there's just really good water through here, and I could catch more. It could be the timing. I could catch nothing kayaking, or catch more. I definitely can make more casts and precise casts while waiting. But whenever you get to harder areas where it just takes longer to get around, that's where the kayak, no, you better come back. Oh, got it back. Oh, that's a fish. Working my way up, making casts as we walk. Got the little spine crawl, I think it is. A little largemouth. Oh, almost back. Well, still got a little ways to go. There's a gar sitting right there. If I can get him to bite. What kind of gar is that? It's not a spotted gar. I think it's a short-nosed gar. We don't have alligator gar around here. Not supposedly, anyways. Oh. There's a little guy. Well, caught two going back up. It's actually, that just shows you how many fish are in these areas, that whether you're wading or fishing one way, there's just a lot of fish, and I'm missing fish every time. Plus I'm making noise when I'm wading. Kind of curious whenever I kayak it how, I don't know, the fishing could be totally different, so it's hard to say, but I'm just kind of curious how it goes. Because you can be a lot quieter and stealthier, but you can also pass a lot of water faster.